Yeah, we're live! Finally! How long this has taken. I hope these first words are going to be streamed as well. So let's do the usual stuff. Let's share the link to the live stream. Yep, that is. I don't want to hear myself twice because no one likes that. Right, Facebook. Let's see if the title is correct. It says episode 31. Here we go! Yep. Yep, finally. Okay. Yes. And let's check if it's put on Twitter automagically, because we can. If you don't know how to, you can easily create a link between Facebook and Twitter, so all your timeline posts are automatically put on Twitter as well. There are some limitations in that, but usually it works quite nice. So I like that. Yeah, it's on Twitter automatically. Okay, cool, very cool. I guess people will come in a second, and please let me know if the audio is okay. Hey, Sam Coupe. Yeah, I received a new address. Was it yours? And if so, man, thank you. Really, I really like that sound card, and I think it's the best sound card around at this moment. I just haven't found time to test it yet because I have plenty of other stuff to test as well and to work on. But I'm going to test it. I hope pretty soon, and I will make a video review about it. Because I think it's really the best sound card there is around. So, man, thank you. How on earth were you? What made you send it to me? Because I didn't ask for it. I know I like it a lot. So thank you again. And I'm really curious about what the Neo.js is capable of. So I promise I will do a review about it in the future, in the near future. Let's see if I can get other people to buy one as well. How are you going to connect it? Yeah, I guess I will connect it to a ZX Spectrum, and as far as I know, because some other people already asked me how they could connect it, and someone told me that it's just a simple. You just need a simple throughput connector. It has the same connection edge connector pinout as the ZX Spectrum, so I think it will work. Just need to I just need to find out what software I can use and what I can play on it, because I know it is very capable of lots of things, but I haven't digged into it at all. So I will do that, and I'm very curious. Well, thank you. For me, it's work, and I like it a lot. It's a hobby, of course. It's hard to say it's work, but then again, anyway, you need a freeway expand. I'm trying to source them, but please bear with me. Why do we need a freeway expand? For other stuff to connect, because I have plenty of splitters and other stuff. I have some original Cray micro slots, and I also use the K-Mouse Turbo for as a splitter because it has 3 expansion ports, so that is an idea as well. So I will dig into it later, but for now I need to get my head around the repairs finally. I have 2 cameras, as you can see here and here, so if I wave, you should be able to see my hand. The only thing I forgot is to put the small picture in as well. Let me see if I can still do that. It should be on here. Where is it? Let me check. Where is my BryoCam? Okay, I guess it's not visible because I put another camera here. So let's edit just a second, please. So this will be ugly. Yeah, this is not what I want. So what you're looking at now is a live demo of OBS. OBS is the best, you know. If you haven't used OBS, please get into it, because it's a cool pack. Okay, so now you can see both places here. And I'm using an extremely long USB cable to get to the second camera, but I think the quality is okay. Let's see. Good afternoon. It's still afternoon here. It's a lot later than I wanted to. That's because I had to finish some bookkeeping still. I hate to do that. And I'm having a bit of a toothache at the moment. So I hope that will go pass away, but I guess I will have to make an appointment soon. And that's life, you know. And in the past I was very scared of the dentist, but nowadays I just go and I'm feeling very confident when I go there. But that can change, you know. All right, let's get back to the main screen. All right. Okay. Yeah, everything is on here. So I think we can get started. I have some music. It's in the description is the source of the music. I think it's very cool. Just let me know if the music is okay. It will start in a couple of seconds, I guess. It's not on yet. So this is it. Where's the sound? Oh, here it is. All right. Okay, so please let me know if the audio is not too loud. I think it's cool. If it's too loud, then I will put it down a bit. All right. I only have 2 cameras at the moment, I think. I may be able to find a third one somewhere, but the bad side of that is that I'm not able to put a camera on my work desk here, because it's aimed at the other side of the room here. So let's keep it that way for now, because I think for the first repairs I will just go that way. Otherwise I can move this camera here. Maybe that's an idea. Why not, you know? I just hope the cable will not come out, but then I can reactivate it and it won't be a problem. I hope that will work. I think that's the best idea for now. I'm just looking if the cable won't be an issue. Well, please keep working, because it's going over the other cable. I'm just using some tape here to make sure it won't interfere with the other cables here. It's not a big mess as you might think it is here, but I just didn't yet buy all the proper equipment that I might need for these streams, you know. Alright, so what I want to do is to start with the small repairs, some DevMC Pro 1 interface, for example. Okay, this is all going well still. The question is for how long. Oh, sorry for the bumping, sorry for the noise. Yeah, I know you hate it. I might be able to zoom in a bit. That would be a good idea, I think. Why is there some package service on at the front door at the moment? But my kids are downstairs. I hope they can figure it out. Oh, sorry. Let me zoom in here. Yep. Right. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. I think that's a cool idea. Alright, so let's put on the solder iron, clean it up a bit first. I ordered some brass wire for instead of the sponge here, so that will be used in the future, because sponge and water is not the best for your soldering iron. But anyway, not a big issue for this moment. Sorry. Okay, I think we're set up to start with some easy things. And with easy things I mean, for example, this Pro 1 interface. It seems to have developed some kind of defect. Okay, let's open it up. For some reason these are not the original screws, are they? Oh, they might be. This is one of the first one of the first Pro 1 interfaces. So I guess it's a low serial number, and it is. So it's number 45. Yes. And we're on over 600 at this moment, I think. 585. Okay. And that's only the Pro 1. I make lots of more interfaces, but that's the only one. Let me get some fresh air in, or get the dirty air out. Right. So let's do a quick test. For that we get over to the other side of the room, as I promised. Yeah, that way. And let's see what is wrong with this one. Please tell me if you can still hear me. Alright. Because I'm not using the mic of this camera here. I can move it a bit, I think. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, that works. Let's see what this does. Okay, this is definitely a failure of the CPLD power circuit on also and all. So we have to remove those and solder new ones on. And I will show you that's an easy fix, quite easy. But there are two CPLDs on this board. Because I didn't design the FMC CPLD, I have to get rid of that one and the joystick CPLD. Maybe I should get a third camera. So let me know if you think I should get a third camera, so I have one on top. Cool, Franco. I hope you enjoy it. And as I just said, I sold 600 of these, almost, and only a couple developed some problems, and I think all of the defects were caused by +2A or +3 power supplies. I don't think I have had any other cause of defects for those, so I still tell people, please make sure that your +2A or +3 PSU is refurbished, because otherwise there's a big chance you will damage your machine or your add-ons or both. Right, so the chips are off. You can see it's an easy job if you have the right equipment. So now I'm removing the old solder, and we can put in some new CPLD chips in a second, and a new regulator. And of course this takes 15 minutes or something, and also the chips are the cost of the chips, but that's really all, so it's not too difficult. Though if I have the pick and place machine assemble these, it only cost me 2 minutes to assemble a complete interface, except for the connectors, by the way. So this is this cost me more time than completely assembling one. But hey, it's a warranty, and it's a would be a waste to throw it away and pick another. So I'm just repairing it. Also, I always find it very important to know what the cause of defects is, so I can learn from it and maybe improve the hardware, or as is the case now, I can tell people that they need to be careful with their original power supplies. Alright. Cool. Even with the Dadel mouse, yeah, cool. Very nice to hear. I didn't know it was compatible with the Dadel mouse interface, so it has a good address decoder on it, so it won't conflict with the different CDEN. So I'm cleaning up some flux residue before getting the new chips on. And the guy who owns this Pro 1 interface knows it's his, because I just saw the box, I guess. Alright. You may ask why I'm not using the same solder gloves and use the hot air station again. I could do that, but soldering on SMD parts like these, I have more experience doing that by the soldering iron, you know. But it would be more logical to solder them on with the hot air station. But anyway. So these CPLDs are not programmed already, so I need to reprogram them. Alright. And it's not a secret, so I will show you how the program is done. Maybe I've shown it already in the past, I don't know. I think I have to cut the streams in parts because I will have dinner in the meantime, and it's no problem just cutting it and continuing later, I think. So I'm using these solder pens here, which I like a lot. I'm not sure if you can see everything. I think it's good enough. Okay, so the joystick interface conflicts, okay. No problem, send me your ZX Spectrum, but please send me a mail or PM me on Facebook first so I can send you the address and the instructions, because it's very important to know whose package came in, you know. Otherwise I cannot keep track of it. As I told people, I will go on with repairs for the next couple of days. I have to do lots of other stuff in the meantime, but I will focus on repairs for the next couple of days, and I will try to minimize other stuff that I have to do. On the other hand, I cannot keep some other people waiting for too long for orders and so I will probably do some email processing and Facebook processing in the morning, and also some production and work in the morning, and then start with or continue with repairs from 12 o'clock or something, you know. Alright, let's see if the chip is soldered on correctly. Cool. The funny thing is, since I do SpectraNet interfaces with the pick and place machine and some manually, once you're able to solder those extremely small parts, so the SpectraNet got 0603 dimension parts, which are the smallest I have. Then when you get back to parts with a footprint that is 4 times bigger or something, it really feels that you're working on giants. It's very nice if you have experienced the smaller sized products, the parts. So these chips and the parts on the Pro One for me are quite large nowadays, and I'm very happy that I have good eyes, so I don't need glasses or how do you call it, or other tools like oh man, come on Ben, must be too fake. Microscope, that's what I wanted to say, sorry. So I don't need that for now. I might one time I might buy a microscope because of some tougher repair stuff, and maybe not ZX Spectrum related, we'll see. I watch Louis Rosman's channel a lot, and if you know him, he's a repairman for Apple MacBooks mainly, and he uses a lot of microscopes. And I'm even very attracted to the idea of repairing MacBooks, and mainly because it has that kind of repair has lots of bigger margins on it than doing Spectrum stuff. But I must say I like working on ZX Spectrums a lot, so I guess I will never completely abandon that scene. But you will never know. You know, maybe I will be repairing MacBooks in the future. Okay, let's get over to the other side. Thank you for the unpacking video comments. I don't have any problems with my eyes, except, by the way, if it comes to pollen, because I'm very allergic to pollen. That's really when the pollen season starts. I feel very sick. So within about a month, it will start again. Unfortunately, I bought some stuff like filtering thing, so that filters the air here, and also some filter you can put for before your window, your rooms, in your bedroom, for example. So that helps me a lot, and it really takes a big part of the energy, so it will make you sleep a lot better. All right. Okay, let's load the file to flash the CPLD chips. With some shortcuts here. Right. Let's see if it now is not doing strange stuff with the LEDs, and it's not, so that's good. Oh. And flash the guy. I think you can see what I'm doing. I hope so. I know it's a strange angle, but so it's flashing both CPLDs. It's in one loop, so we can flash both at the same time, and that would mean that it will now boot, and it does. But there's no card in it, so let's put a card in it, and let's add a sound card. Oops, sorry. This is the new 8110 ZXAY, and I'm sending. I've sent someone one to compare to the 8912 because I can hear some differences, as I've told in a previous video. Right, let's see. Oh. What? Why is that? Shoot. Boot? Okay. Oh, okay, it's wrong. Ah, man. This one still got some, has an old version of ESX on it, so that's an issue. So I will quickly create an older version SD card, because otherwise, if I flash it, the guy cannot use his own card anymore. I hope everything's still running. I think it is. Yep. Right. Let's put the older ESXtos files on this card here, and we can continue testing. Where is it? Oh, here is diff MMC archive SD card. This is 086. We need an older one. We need 085. Where is it? Where did I leave it? It's here somewhere. I think it's on the software. I think I put it on the software. Let me check. ByteDelight software. ESXtos and versions. Yep, ESXtos 085. Yes, I got the older files here, and I will put it on this card for now. Paste. Yes, and replace the files. Yep. Okay. On this card there are some demos, so that's a good thing. I hope the audio is not getting bad now, but we can boot up this card, and there are some other demos on this card, so let's use them. No auto boot here, but it boots. It works anyway. Let's get a demo. Let's do new way. just put the desktop audio down, otherwise you cannot hear two kinds of music. Okay, so that one is working. So far so good. Right, let's do a quick test with joypad, see if that works. Okay, that's port 2, now port 1. Alright, let's put in the caption joystick. Yep, everything is working. So this card is done. Let's switch back to the other camera here and let's put on the music again. Where is the music? Where's the music? I don't know. Oh, there is music. It's just very quiet. Oh, it's a guitar sample demo. Okay, let's skip this. No, more samples. Ah, that's better. Right. Okay, let's put it back in its case. So this one is done. The original screws were a bit. I think some water has been on these because some are rusted for some reason. Please don't put your ZX Spectrum stuff in water. They don't like that. There's even some corrosion on the edge connector, so I will clean it. I'm using the old screws because the new ones are different. I don't like that. Right, let's clean the throughput edge because the Defense Pro one has one and should be clean. Alright, that one is done. Ah, the smell of fresh alcohol. Alright, so the damage was these three parts. It's not too bad. Not the first time that this happened, but it doesn't happen that often. Okay, let's put it in a anti-static bag. And let's put a label on it. So this one is tested and quality checked, as you can see. So I can put it in its box, and some of the stuff will be added to this. So I'll put it here. Alright, next one. So I got another one. It doesn't happen too often, but this one is from Attila. I think he was in the chat, is he? Let me check. I think I saw his name, or am I just mistaken here? No, it's I saw it in some email I think today. All right. So same story. Let's test it first and see what happens. Right. Let's get to the other side. See what is going on here. Okay, this one actually boots up. It doesn't detect the cards, okay. Let's put on the correct system files because this one also has a slightly older version of ESXDOS. So we have to get 086 this time. No problem at all. Let's copy those to the same test card we just created. And that's done. Hey Frank! So what's wrong with this one? Okay, it's booting up. Okay, it's not showing me the contents. That's not a good sign. Let's test it again. Oh. Okay, this might be because of a bad dirty edge connector. I have to clean it from my computer from time to time, so let's do another test. Okay, now it shows, so let's clean the edge connector again on this machine. Because I use this machine a lot, I really have to clean it up, and you can see here how dirty the edge connector sometimes is. And that's just because of putting on and putting off interfaces like this one. So what do you do about it, you know? It boots up fine, so I really have to check what this problem was. Let me just load some standard stuff here so I can see. Okay, this loads continuously from the card. So now I have to check what's wrong according to his description. Let me just get to that. And he says, where is his mail? There it is. Alright, try it Pro 2 on a 2+2A, okay? Computer sometimes boots up properly, sometimes freezes. Alright, so it's specific to A+2A, and it might have to do something with the automatic detection of the machine, because to be honest, I don't test interfaces on all different kinds of machines, because well, if it works on for example a 48K Harlequin or a 128K Harlequin, then there's not much reason to repeat the test on other machines, you know. But you see that sometimes that may cause this to be returned because there's the circuit for the +2A detection is a bit different. This is something specific, so that could be the reason. So let me grab a 12 volt power supply. Yes. Let me grab a. Where is it? I wanted to grab a replacement power supply, but I think I've used that one because I didn't have any in stock, so I'm just grabbing a metal plug one from my stock here. So I have a metal one in stock, but because I used my own last plastic plug version. So let's put a +2A here. Let's get some video out of it. I turned this +2A into Compass's video, so I can use RGB, but this is more easy because I have the cable here. Right, let's see what boots up. Yeah. Okay, that works. So now we're going to test the potentially damaged or not correctly assembled Pro 1. Let's see what it does in this one. Boots up fine at this moment. Okay, no issue so far. Okay, I don't have a keyboard with me, so I'm going to do it this way. Let's load up something. I want to have some sound. So far, no problem at all. That's a bit of a pity. Okay, wrong button. I'm not getting an issue here. That's a pity. So what I will most probably do is I will open this one. If you can see anything that is not soldered correctly, and replace it anyway, because I don't want him to get this one with the potential issue that he discovered, or he discovered the issue, but I cannot repeat it here, the issue, so I wonder. Let's get back to the other screen here. So I hate it when things work partially, you know. So the question is, what could it be? Can't see anything wrong with the parts that are needed for plus 2A detection. There's nothing wrong with that. So I really wonder what it could be. I have no clue, really. So the best thing I can do is replace this one, and I could reflow this, but I don't see a problem here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let me check his emails again. Okay, he's telling me that his computer sometimes boots up properly. Sometimes it freezes with a glitching screen when I turn it on with the DivMC Pro in it, but even when it starts up okay, the enemy button doesn't start a browser. My old DivMC card still works on the Plus 2A. I can call up the browser and start games from it. So it looks like there's an issue with the Pro card. Okay. So you can for sure tell that there is a problem with this interface. So the question is, what can we do now? One thing I can still do is test it on a Plus 3, because I have a Plus 3 here. So let's do that first. Let's get the Pro, the Plus 3, just a second. And now I do need the correct cable, video cable, because the Plus 3 doesn't have the video. Let's get it here. This is a toaster cable, and here is the Plus 3 cable. Okay, I have to get my spaceship from the Plus 3 here. This is one cool spaceship, don't you think? Let's do that here. And also I need to get off my my light gun. It really works. Anyway, toys. So I just wanted to grab this one. Let's put in the cable. I know it's an old school connector, the scarf connector, but it's still very useful for retro machines. And sorry for the countries that don't have scars, because there's not an easy alternative to get standard cables for retro machines for those countries. Anyway, let's get in the power supply. Yep, and then let's see if this one boots. Should switch, it doesn't switch, that could mean that I have to switch manually. Alright, let's get on the interface and see what it does on this machine then. Okay, there's no card, sorry, where's my card? Where did I put it? But I still don't see any problem. So the owner of this Pro 1 interface said that there might be a potential problem with the machine he was using on, and it was about the Z80 CPU. So I wonder what it could be then. Maybe it's related to the power supply, I have no idea. It's still working without any problem, you know? Oh, this is okay. There's some shadowing in the picture. It might be related to a part inside this +3 here. Right, I still can't see any problem. So, I really don't know. It works flawlessly on my machines. Nothing wrong here. So again, I will contact him and ask him if it's okay to send him a replacement. Yeah, you're right, Frank. But because the problems were not consistent, I think it's something else. I think it's about his machine. But anyway, we'll send him another card, and I will continue testing this one here to see if there's something wrong, and I will hear his results, and we can decide what to do with this one after that. Alright, so I will put in this case in a box and put a letter in it that I will send a replacement. Right, so we'll do that later. Right, what would be next? What would be the next? I think we can do some boards here, because someone sent me these boards, and I have to check his emails as well. Oh, I'm showing. I shouldn't do that. Sorry for that. Let's see. No, I just want to make sure that the guy is getting working interface. You know, I want to make sure that he can enjoy the Pro 1. Let's check his emails. Facebook messages. Come on. Ah, Facebook and the Messenger app. I hate it. What did I discuss with him? Let me check. He said he sent me 4, but I only have 3 here. So that's strange. News from my guys. Hello again. Okay. I have only 3 boards here. I don't have 4. That's odd. Let me send him an app in the meantime. Hey. Alright. Let me share the link of the video, because where is the link? Why can I not copy the link from the YouTube studio? I don't know. Why? YouTube, come on! Oh, there it is. No, that's not the link I'm looking for. Stupid. Okay, this is the way I want to get there. Right. Anyway, his question is if I can fix these boards. Oh yeah. Just use the pictures. But 3 boards, okay, so he says there are 3 boards in it. And does he need all the 3 boards fixed? Let me check. Right, he also wants to order a toast rack. We'll discuss that later. I have plenty. Because he has been asking for it for 2 years, so that's the reason I'm telling you that. Alright, I think we will just work on these boards. Hey, Mark! We'll see you Sunday, Mark. Looking forward to that. Oh, by the way, guys, Sunday is a special moment. Sunday I will play on the laser harp again here in the ByteDelight headquarters, and I will have a visitor. So please, if you've not seen my ZX Spectrum laser harp, then please tune in on Sunday from 1 o'clock, I think, and I will give some live demo and do some cool things and work on a +3 and more stuff. So that's all I wanted to say. Let's get back to the Spectrum. And sorry for the noise from the camera because there's a plastic stand here. Anyway, I love Woodman ZX Spectrums. I always start with getting the heatsink off because we don't need it anymore. We are not returning a heatsink, we are returning a Traco power regulator. But we will do some first tests, and because those are short, will be short tests, I will do that without heatsink. Right, I want to know if this board is working, so let's get over to the other side once more. I think I have to get down for dinner in a moment, but let's do some testing of these boards and we'll see after that. Yeah, man. Alright, yeah, where's the button? This one here. Alright. Okay, camera angle is not the best one, I know. Okay, and for testing ZX Spectrums, we now have, of course, the one and only ZX Diag card from Steve, Brandon, and Dylan, and other people who have put in some work. Those names are on the PCB as well. It's one of the best things you can buy at this moment if you're into soldering and want to fix your own ZX Spectrums. I won't stop you. I think no one has any problem with that. Except for Apple, by the way. Apple don't like when you want to fix your own ZX Spectrums. Okay, one thing is that this has not been composite video modded, so that's something we should do, but I can do a short test, you know. You can see if it powers up. Oh, sorry. Almost dropped the alcohol. We don't want that to happen. Some quick cleaning here. Yeah, it's dirty. So that's necessary. This one is an issue 6A. So with the ZX8401, although of course on these boards it's called the PCF 1306P. So it's the combined logic chip from Sinclair. So let's see what this board does. Come on, power connector, get in you. Yeah, it boots up. But that's all good, we have all the voltages, so I guess this board is booting correctly. We just need to replace the capacitors and voltage regulator, but it's booting. But let's do a quick composite mod. It's not as easy as you think, creating a toast rack out of a ZX Spectrum 48K. It's really different. The biggest issue, I think, is disabling the upper memory on a 48K, because if you want to use, if you want to have the same memory as on a toast rack, then you you need more memory, of course, and you need page switching. You can put it in a GAL chip or a CPLD, but there are a lot of changes are needed. Also, the timing is different, so there are a couple of big differences. But someone is working on a conversion kit, so I'm not doing that. There's someone else who is working on that. I will not. I will not talk for him. He can do this himself when he progressed a lot. But the kit is in progress. Is being developed at this moment. I'm just not sure what is involved. You know, it could mean that you really have to do a lot. I don't know, a lot of modifications on your ZX Spectrum internally. But maybe it's an external interface that adds the memory and the paging logic and an audio chip, and maybe that's enough, and you just need to disable the internal memory. There should be a couple of ways of doing that. I think it might be easier as I think, but I don't know for sure. And still, the timing will be different. So, oh, by the way, these side cutters, I bought a couple from I think eBay. I bought 4 of these, and these are the cheapest ones I've ever used. So I bought 4 of them. I think there are 4 for €2 or something. So they're ridiculously cheap. Anyway, it works. That's the most important thing. Okay, we're going to do a quick test again. I'm not sure if it means that. Your +3 is no, I still have to get the +3s out of the storage, Merrick. But if I might just use the +3 I just showed, because that one is working just fine. So I have to check, because I'm not concerned which one I'm using for testing, but I want to sell you one that works just fine. Okay. Indeed what? What's the price of Toaster? You should do plus model to toaster conversions with Harlequin. Oh wait, plus model to toaster conversion with. Okay, so you want a Harlequin. Okay, indeed. So Peter, you're correct. My bad. That's because I'm not reading everything completely in detail. So you're right. So yeah, you could do a Harlequin 128 in a plus case, looking like a toast rack, but okay, I can get into the idea, and you can 3D print them. If anyone is interested, I can have them professionally 3D printed, the fake heat sinks. So let me know, send me a PM, and I will check out pricing and so. But I really, myself, I don't care. If I'm using a Harlequin 128 board in a plus case, for me it feels as a toast rack. So that's the most important thing. And I'm not concerned if there's a heatsink on it. If I want to use a toast rack with a heatsink, I will just use an original toast rack. You know, that's what I think. But anyway, if you want a fake heatsink in plastic, professionally printed instead of printed by Filament 3D printers at home, then I can check out prices. I don't think it will be too bad. I think €15 or something. So if you're interested, please send me a message, email, or PM on Facebook, and I will dig into it. So another test for this board, and then we know what we have to do about this one. Oh, I forgot to swap cameras, so let's do that. First, let's do a quick power up. Nothing. Why not? Oh, because it's still on the wrong video input. Oh, it doesn't work. And what's wrong with this plug here? We do actually have some bad lower RAM, I think. So I guess something will heat up. We've got all the voltages, and ow, wow. Okay, one of the chips is really hot. Yeah, we got a hot chip here. So that's for sure that will come out. Let's do that first, because that could be the reason that this is strange, by the way. We have all the voltages and still behaving that badly. So I guess that the voltage regulators are okay for the circuit, but we just have one hot chip here. Which was it? This one, yeah. So I will get it out. I think I have 2 bad chips. I see 9 and 10. So let's remove those. It's really a miracle that the tier 4 and 5 survived. It's a first for me. That will come out, and that will come out. And after we got them out, we will test the board again before putting in other ones. Yep. And I got plenty of spare original RAM chips here, all kinds of brands. So I tend to prefer to use these ones because I can match the same chips, you know. And if they work, I think it's fine. Okay, let's get them out. So the mid 2. I always put on fresh solder first. Right. Not hot enough, I have to wait for a couple of seconds. I should wait, but I don't want to wait. Come on, get hot. Now it's hot enough. Yeah, ouch, yeah, indeed. I almost burned my fingers. But again, it's a miracle that the 12 volt is, the minus 12 volt is still present. Or the die card might indicate it wrongly, but we will see. It's still quite a new product, the ZX die card, but it's very cool to see that some people already were able to fix spectrums easily within 15 minutes because of what the card shows. It shows which RAM chips might be bad, it shows voltages, so it's very easy to diagnose what parts could be cause of the defects. I'm still fighting with these the desolder station here, but it works. But it's not the best equipment I have here. I guess next time we will order a more professional one or something. And maybe it's because this type of desoldering station has been copied a couple of times. So this is brand X. There's no branding on it. So I think people are copying each other. You see that more often. And quality is not always the best aspect of products from China, you know. It works, but it's not the best quality. But you can even have that with A brand stuff like Weller. This Weller station is shit. But anyway. Right. We do a couple here, because the holes are not open. And after diagnosing this board, I will get to dinner. Come on, open up. What my dentist will say in a couple of days. Oh, I don't want to open up. Don't touch my head. Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm not scared of dentists anymore. I hate it, but I'm not scared. In the past I was really scared. But I changed. I meditated a lot about it. People can change. Still, I don't trust dentists. I think they often just try things. I think they're often thinking in their interest, not in yours. But that's just me. Oh man, these holes are tough. Okay, 3 or 2 more. 2 or 3 more. A couple are really not listening. Get up, get open, you. Three more, I think. 4. Well, there was still minus 12 volts, so I wonder if tier 4 is dead, but we can do some more measuring, because the die card says all the voltages are present. So I'm not sure if there is any damage to the power circuit, but we'll see. First, let's get these hot chips off, then we'll figure out the next step. Oh man, what's wrong with these holes? Let's try it manually then. That's open. It's just a matter of heat. Okay, this one is open as well. So we're almost done, except for one. Right, I think they're all open. And I need to make sure, because I hated to break pads of the board. Let me check if I can get them off now. I just can't get them off. Yep, it's one. Now the other. Yes, it's moving. Alright. This was not the quickest job ever, and we're only getting started because these are only the first 2 chips, and we don't know if the rest is working. But let's see if there's indeed a correctly working power circuit first, before putting in new chips. And if these 2 were the only cause, then we should get a picture and see which chips are bad. We'll see that in a minute. Right, let's get back to the other side. Wow! Franco, don't be that scared of the dentist. But I get what you mean, because I really was scared as well. Oh man, what's wrong with this connector here? Let's do it this way. Oh, minus 12 volt is fading, so we still have some problems, and chips really get hot, all of them. This is no good. Yeah, more dead chips here. I think we have to get them out, all of them. Oh man, no, we have to get them out all. Too bad. Okay, that's my phone ringing. That's dinner. So I'm afraid I have to keep it with part A of episode 31. And I will be back after dinner, I guess. And we'll see about it. I think I will, but there are some other things for this evening I have to attend to. But anyway, most probably will be back in half an hour. So I will see you in about half an hour.